just scope, that just give it to you, okay? But basically, we call design brief or marketing brief. I think you understand, the student understand the marketing brief and design brief, right? So they give you the brief of the marketing, the demographic data and psychographic data of the consumer, which would say the Southeast Asia, sometimes Singapore is different. It's almost the same. So they allow you to think, okay, creatively on whatever products they would advertise creatively. I don't know, I answer your question or not, but talking about the idea of creating work strategies, sometimes the big business allow you to do certain things that sometime in the past 10 years ago they don't allow you to do. It's changing, I think, the market segmentation.
那个我刚并没有开比较多，因为我期待那个瑞士可以吧，我就是我大概就是摘要一下，就是说他觉得就是说那个南亚啊的那个商业文化圈或流行文化圈，其实有一个问题就是蛮同质化的。那个可能曼谷是作为就是说有一些创造性是还有一点空间啊。那因为过去就是说市场的一种好像一种比较守旧的一种想法，就是说好像我做了这些东西，然后可以卖到每个地方，那这样就足够了。那他觉得其实那个在一个创造的一个世界里头，其实可以想得更多。那你要不要补充？
他刚刚谈的是，就是说是所谓的那个 market segmentation 那个概念，那是所谓市场分隔那个概念。但是他讲说，那在以前，也许那些大的公司，就是伦敦他们那些公司，他们是不会注意到这点。可是就是说，在最近这个 market segmentation 的概念之下呢，就变成开始有 local 的就是有一些东西，他们就是会针对 local 的人。那对他们来讲 ，South Asian 是一个所谓的还蛮有同质性的一个 market， 可以针对这个 market。然后去看看那个他所刚刚讲那个什么 market brief or advertising brief， 去看看就说这些人他们做什么，他们心里想要什么，他们喜欢什么东西这样子，然后再把它卖给这个就是说这个叫 local area 是 local 的市场，可是这些其实是由 local 来做的，而并不一定说只是伦敦他们那边控制的这样。谢谢。那是不是我们今天做了一天的，其他还没有发言的啊，也可以谈一谈啊。对学生啊，特别是我们也有一些民众啊，你们不用担心，我们那个可以帮忙啊，好吗？好，甚至就是说你们早上觉得不过瘾，对其他的，对也可以问。我们还有10分钟。
I have imagination with Thailand from American TV show American Next Top Model Cycle 8 or 9. It's a TV show, maybe it's a shortcut to let 2 more countries see Thailand. But in this process, and the Thai banks say that, don't you know that Thailand is a fashion city, and it's an image that a lot of people think that it's true, and maybe Thailand is a fashion city. But in this process, he wants some people to see the TV show, so he makes some accident. I remember that model. He did something, but in the hospital he said, "Oh, I don't know, I did something, but I'm really, really sick." So it's become a bad image from Thailand. So my question is, maybe from the American TV show is the shortcut that a lot of people or a lot of countries can see the Thailand's imagination, but at the same time, he also make the bad imaginations from Thailand. This is my first question. And 哦，我的问题是说，我在看那个超级名模生死斗的时候，然后他就说，哇，那个泰国真的是时尚的首都，但是在那个过程之后，他仍然去行塑了一个，就是说他可能有其他的问题，因为那个 model 就是不知道吃了什么东西，然后很痛苦，所以如果说借由美国的 TV show 是一个很好的途径去，让很多国家看到。Thailand 的就是泰国的形象的话，但是他同时为了刺激的那个收视率，他也会捏造一些比较不好的形象。我想问一下他的看法。My second question is when my junior high school I will see the transfer novel from Thailand. It's from that author's pen. The river is very beautiful and very romantic. So my question is the same time that my teacher say that 那个佑俊刚才说的那个水上那个对 so my question is where the river is the local culture capital of Thailand 就是说如果我小时候读了一些泰国翻译的小说那他把河描写得非常漂亮，那刚刚佑俊也说就是说它有水上的市场，那我只想问说那如果这个河可不可以变成就是说他们的那个泰国的在地的文化资产的这个问题
For your first question, I think it's going to be hard for me because I tell you the truth. Sometimes I do have to admit that sometimes it gives a negative image for Thais as well. Okay, so yes, negative image for sure of what you have seen or what you have heard so far. So maybe I could not give you the clear definitions or answers on this one, but I say, just in short that yes, it gives the negative effect on Thai. But for the second question, the river is the local capital, the image of the river. Yes, Thai society, from the past history, settled down the city along the river. So it must be some heritage relation between local people, the rivers, the houses, the way of life along the river. Yes, to answer. So we use that theme, especially for promoting the cultural tourism, especially on floating market. So it gives you some kind of the old idea of the Thai capital. Okay? How we live in a certain times. I give you some example. Okay? Have you ever heard about Ampua, Damnan Saduak floating market, which was the very touristic place, which I hated it so much because it's too much tourist, oriented. But with the Ampua, it gives you the sense of the old Bangkok 50 years ago, because the local life still the same, the shops, the physical appearance of the heritage, especially all the architecture, would keep the same as 50 years or 200 years Bangkok was. Because Bangkok was divided into two parts. One is called Thonburi, one is called Bangkok. They combine into the metropolitan area, right? But Thonburi area, which is part of it, if you go to Ampua floating market, so it gives you the sense of the old times of Bangkok. So people from Bangkok would drive 1 hour to Samut Songkram or Ampua and see how people live. So this is the way that Thai stimulates or ignite the cultural tourism by develop the heritage, especially physical, part of it, architectures would be the same. Local life of the people, they want to try to keep it that way. But with the economic development, so everyone wants to get some money, pennies and coins. So they have influx of people from the other area moving in and settle down there and sell their products, which is different from the life along the rivers that once Bangkok used to be. So it's now changing. This is the bad negative effects on the other things on the image of Thai image as well. There are the big controversials about the creative economies, especially on cultural tourism and to keeping cultural heritage and identity. I think this is now the big conflict between the two ideas of capitalizations and identities of the nations as well. But sometimes we do have to admit that Thailand is developing countries. We need some money. So sometimes the government let it go. Just like you say, the Singaporean would set up some law that you cannot do that. You cannot buy houses if you're single. And now they put the other law on the top of it and allow you to do certain things that it couldn't be done before. Same things Thailand. So, your money can buy certain things. And the other things, okay, I mentioned on TV screen in Thailand. Thai movie, especially soap opera, is becoming more famous for Thai citizens. They're not watching the